Ifit Atlas here. And here we are a few days before the holiday of Sukkot. Now the interesting thing is that this week we take a break from the Parshas and we focus on the holiday of Sukkot. Next week, we'll be reading the last Parsha of the Torah and the first, starting again with Simchat Torah. But we'll talk about that next week. Now here we are focusing on Sukkot. Sukkot is one of those holidays that is kind of hard to place. It's not one of those holidays that's so well known that we know so much about. Why do we need this holiday? And how can we make the Sukkot more meaningful for all of us? Well, we see Rosh Hashanah was not so long ago. And in Rosh Hashanah, we're focusing on having a good new year. We dipped the apple in the honey, we prayed, and it's so different than the regular New Year's that we experience on the calendar on December 31st. Because we're just hoping to live. We want to live. We want to make it through the year. There's a little bit of anxiety and stress. How is this year going to be? Although it's a very happy day, there is some stress there. When it comes to Yom Kippur, it's a beautiful and amazing day. Are we allowed to be happy? Yes, we should be, because we know that we're being cleaned from anything that is holding us back or anything we regret in the past year. It's a beautiful, holy, happy day. But we're also not eating. And for us, that can be really difficult. It's an opportunity to connect to our spirituality, but really hard for us because we're so connected to our food, especially as the Jewish people. Now, what is the mindset of Sukkot? Now, Sukkot is real life. We really experience in Rosh Hashanah that stress, and then in Yom Kippur, that little bit of discomfort to really get to the best things in life. And here we are in Sukkot, where we really have to experience real life. And a few parts of that is that in Rosh Hashanah and during Yom Kippur, you said to yourself, I'm going to be the best version of myself. I'm not just going to dip my apple in the honey. I'm going to do everything I can to make this year amazing. Sukkot is when we say, this is time to make it happen. This is time to be the best version of yourself. It's not like New Year's on December 31st where you sign up for the gym and then January 2nd, nobody's there anymore. Why? Because that wasn't real life. It's promises that we made ourselves, but we didn't necessarily keep. In Sukkot, we're saying, that's it. You are already amazing, and it's time for that upgrade. You're doing it right now. And how do we do that? Sukkot, we build ourselves tents, sukkahs, outside of our house. And really, we separate from all of the physical aspects and go outside of our house. We leave everything behind that we think is so vital and important and step into the huts in our backyard. And they are to commemorate the clouds of glory that protected us in the desert. Such an amazing experience. But really, when you're sitting inside a sukkah, who is inside the sukkah with you? And what is inside that sukkah with you? You've left your house. You've left a lot of your belongings. And really, you're sitting in the sukkah with the bare minimum. But really, what are you sitting with? Your family. And the most important things, yourself, good health, and blessings. And in Sukkot, we're forced to focus on everything that we have and really be that person that we want to be. It's so easy to say that this year's going to be different. This year, I'm not going to speak gossip. This year, I'm going to be the best version of myself. And then we get distracted. There's so much things happening in life, and it's so difficult. You want to be working on yourself, but how can I do that when I'm also doing everything else? It's a lot. Sukkot, we take a step back. We take a step outside and we go into our sukkahs and we focus on what is really important. On Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah, I said I'll be the best version of me. And today, I start. And one of the ways I'm going to start is with appreciation. Everything that I really need in life is right here in the sukkah. I'm breathing. I have eyesight. I can hear. My family's here. And I'm so blessed. Sometimes we have to go back to the bare minimums to understand how lucky and how blessed we are. We are so lucky to have this holiday, to really start real life in the biggest blessing. I hope this Sukkot is one that is so special and so meaningful that we really appreciate what we have, because we are all so blessed and you're already so amazing. Just a little upgrade. Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach.